Hi, my name is Joshua Brown for the interview training company, howtobecome.com, and in this presentation, I will teach you how to pass your Bank of America interview. So if you have a Bank of America interview coming up and you need to prepare for both the most common and tough competency interview questions for any role at Bank of America, then please make sure you watch this video from start to finish because I'm going to help you to stand out and succeed. To achieve that goal, this is what I'll cover. I'll start off by giving you a list of Bank of America interview questions I strongly recommend you prepare for. I'll provide you with example high-scoring answers to those questions to help you to succeed. I'll also make sure to give you some essential tips for passing your Bank of America interview before finally telling you how you can download further resources including all of the answers to help you to prepare. And just very quickly, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I want to help you to pass your Bank of America interview and I can only do that if you are subscribed. And please don't forget to hit that like button because this tells me you find these tutorials useful. Okay, let's take a look at that first Bank of America interview question that I recommend you prepare for, which is tell me about yourself. Now this interview question is one that frequently comes up as the first interview question that you will have to answer in a job interview. So this is your opportunity to talk about the skills and qualities that you have, not your home life and not your personal life. Instead, focus on your passion for this role and the experience that you can bring to it. And finally, describe how you're going to add value to the Bank of America brand in the job role itself. Now make sure you download the job description and focus on telling them how your skills match it. Now that's really important you do that because this job description is your blueprint for answering these interview questions and scoring highly. For example, if on that job description they state they're looking for someone who is a team worker or someone who's hardworking and professional, then make sure you use those exact words throughout your Bank of America interview. So here is a brilliant example answer to that first interview question, tell me about yourself. Thank you for inviting me to be interviewed for this position at Bank of America today. I would define myself as somebody who is energetic, approachable, and committed to their job. I have carefully studied the job description and I feel strongly that my qualities and diverse skill set are well suited to allow me to thrive in this position with Bank of America. I admire that Bank of America is committed to working closely with each client to ensure they feel understood, informed, involved, and, most importantly, in control of their finances entrusted to you. I understand that to maintain these loyal customer relationships that Bank of America has forged involves exceptional interpersonal skills. I'm confident that my extensive background in customer service, as well as my approachable demeanour, will enable me to have a positive return on your investment. Your commitment to your company's core principles is something I much respect. Not only do I feel that they align closely with my own professional values, but I'm enthusiastic about the prospect of working with the similarly principled individuals who make up Bank of America. I particularly identify with your commitment to working in personal expression and celebration of differences within your staff body. Encapsulated in your company value, realize the power of our people. In my previous position, I was lucky enough to share this passion of mine with the entire business, hosting an online seminar on forming an inclusive workplace culture. If I'm successful today, you can trust me to work hard to achieve your business and financial goals, as well as being proud to represent Bank of America. Wow, what a powerful way to answer that opening interview question, tell me about yourself, or sometimes it's worded as introduce yourself. Let's take a look at the next interview question, which is, why do you want to work for Bank of America? Now this interview question is a tough one. It's designed to weed out those who are applying en masse to all financial organisations. The hiring managers instead want to find those that truly respect and have a passion to work for Bank of America. So you must demonstrate your passion for working for Bank of America, show you understand their brand and reputation, and your commitment for wanting to work for Bank of America long term. These are really key points. So let's take a look at a brilliant example answer that encapsulates all of those. Why do you want to work for Bank of America? Here we go. I've been a customer of Bank of America for many years, and in that time I've witnessed firsthand the excellent individualized care you deliver to each of your clientele. This tells me that you have high standards, and as someone with high standards myself, this really appeals to me. I believe the key to Bank of America's widespread success is your transparency and open dialogue with your customers, assuring them that their finances are secure in your care. I admire that you are an innovative company that is keen to adopt the newest technologies to facilitate the ever-changing requirements of the client and create the most convenient banking experience possible. I also want to work for you, as I am seeking employment where I can settle in for the foreseeable future and where there will be opportunities for advancement. Your positive attitude to ever-evolving client demands, as well as your robust position as a leading worldwide bank, assures me that I would have an impactful and successful career here. Workplace culture is something I take very seriously, so I reached out to several of your existing employees via LinkedIn to learn more about it. After learning about the inclusive and supportive work environment that Bank of America cultivates for its employees, I was further encouraged to seek employment with you. For these reasons, I'm committed to pursuing a career with your organisation. Now don't go anywhere, as I still have more interview questions and answers to give you, but when you're ready, click that link in the top right hand corner. It will take you through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you can download my 21 Bank of America interview questions and answers for all job roles to give you the edge in your interview, including the ones we're covering right now. Okay, here's the next question for you. How well do you work in a diverse team? Now, Bank of America is an international organisation and it employs and delivers services to a diverse range of people. So it's important that your answer demonstrates you work well in diverse teams, embracing different cultures, beliefs and worldviews. That you recognise that Bank of America serves clients from a huge variety of backgrounds. And you also demonstrate that you get on with anyone and that you have great communication skills. So let's take a look at a brilliant example answer to help you. How well do you work in a diverse team? I operate well in diverse teams, and I really believe that accepting many viewpoints, ideologies, cultures, and worldviews has enormous advantages. I also think that a company and its employees should accept diversity and change in an open, positive, and constructive way if it wants to keep succeeding. Since the communities and clients we serve are diverse, building and developing a diverse team is the only way we can deliver a first-rate service. I'm always conscious of my preferences, communication style, and personal feelings while working in any team. I'm also aware that various organisational internal departments within the bank may have various working methods, and I would always be considerate and respectful of various cultures, viewpoints, and ambitions. Let's take a look at the next Bank of America interview question, and that is, describe a time you have faced difficulty and how did you overcome it? Now, at Bank of America, you will regularly face challenges, and you will be expected to handle each challenge in a positive, forward-thinking way. So when answering competency or behavioural interview questions like this one, make sure you use the STAR technique to structure your answer. Now, STAR stands for S for situation. What was the situation you found yourself in? T is for task. What's the task that needed to be carried out? A is for action. What action did you take to achieve the task? And finally, R is for result. What was the end result following your actions? So using that STAR method, let's take a look at a great example answer to help you. Describe a time when you faced difficulty and how did you overcome it? I was collaborating with a group of people on a challenging client-based assignment. With barely 2 weeks till the project's conclusion, the customer for whom we were working for called us to make a number of critical revisions. Due to the uncertainty of our ability to finish the project on time, even though we wanted to make the adjustments for the customer, this put us in a very challenging scenario. It was our task to deliver the project for the client, and I'm always determined to deliver the best possible service. Therefore, we came together as a team and made the decision to do our hardest to finish the project on time and accomplish our goals with the revisions incorporated. To increase our chances of success, the rest of the team and I both made the decision to work on the weekends. I worked an additional 7 hours each day over 2 weekends in a row alongside my co-workers, which had a significant impact on the project's production levels. We were able to incorporate the required adjustments and deliver the finished product on time, much to the client's pleasure, thanks to the extra work we all put out to finish the project on time. I am the type of person who will invest a great deal to accomplish whatever objective I set. I am driven, determined, and will work tirelessly in my job role whenever necessary. Now that's a really good answer to that interview question. Describe a time when you have faced difficulty and how did you overcome it? Let's take a look at another behavioural interview question. This time it's, tell me a time when you dealt with a rude client or customer. Now, dealing with difficult clients is a reality many employees face. The hiring manager at Bank of America will want to know that you will remain calm and professional and represent their company in a positive light at all times. That's really important. It is therefore essential to demonstrate that you will not be reactive or respond negatively. Instead, describe a time that you demonstrated good customer service and communication skills and showed that you're aware you're representing the company's brand and can follow their policies. So here's a great example answer to help you. Tell me a time when you dealt with a rude client or customer. There is one instance that comes straight to my mind where I dealt with a challenging customer. In a previous role, as a retail sales assistant, I came across a situation where a customer in store was shouting abuse and swearing at me. He was complaining that he had not received his online order. I remained calm, gave him my attention and waited until he was no longer verbalising his frustrations in an aggressive manner. Once he had begun to calm down, I assured him that I would take responsibility for assisting him and resolving the matter, to which I started by asking him some questions regarding his order. I learned that he had placed the order over 3 weeks ago. This would have been a particularly unusual instance to occur, as the company employed a well-known and trusted courier service. I immediately checked our staff system. I explained that according to our system, the courier had attempted delivery. However, he argued that this was entirely impossible, as a friend had been occupying his property. In an attempt to resolve the situation as effectively as possible, I made contact with the courier service there and then. They explained to me that 2 delivery attempts had been made on the week of the purchase, with a delivery note left on the property at each occasion. I explained this to the customer and provided evidence of the attempted delivery. I made it a priority to ensure a positive outcome for the customer, and therefore, together we rearranged a time that would be convenient for a redelivery free of charge. After the situation had been resolved, he apologised to me for his behaviour and thanked me for all my help. In situations like these, I'm always conscious to remain calm. I'm aware that being frustrated or having an unprofessional manner back will reflect negatively on the brand, as well as escalate the situation further. Instead, I feel it is always best to listen carefully to the client or customer's concerns so that I can fix the problem and find a solution as quickly as possible. Now, in preparation for your Bank of America interview, I also recommend you prepare answers to the following questions. Explain to me how you balance priorities when you have multiple projects on the go. What are your salary expectations in this role here at Bank of America? Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? What is your biggest weakness? At Bank of America, we pride ourselves on being client-centric. Describe a situation when you went above and beyond for a customer or a client. Do you prefer working as part of a team, or are you better working alone? Describe a time when you've dealt with a difficult client. What do you hope to get out of this job with Bank of America? Describe a situation when you've had to work under pressure. How do you keep yourself up to date with the financial sector? Describe a time when you managed multiple tasks all at once. Why should we hire you to work at Bank of America? Why have you chosen to work for Bank of America over our competitors? So the next thing to do, if you'd like to download example answers to these and all of the toughest Bank of America interview questions, is please make sure you click that button in the top right hand corner of this video right now. Head through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you can download these slides and get access to 21 Bank of America interview questions and high scoring answers to each question in a PDF guide. You can literally have access and the slides in your inbox within 2 minutes from now, and it's guaranteed to help you prepare effectively for your interview, and also more importantly, put you ahead of the competition. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe, as I'm on a mission to help as many people as possible pass their job interviews, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. Please also hit that like button, as that encourages me to make more videos just like this one. And if you have any questions regarding any job interview, please feel free to put these in the comment section below, where I'll get back to you. And finally, if you'd like to connect with me on LinkedIn, I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below. It's always great to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best for your interview. Have a great day.